Question number 70. Oh no, the question number 16 is there. Okay, it's an exponential function. Okay, the function represents a multiple with an exponential model. Okay, models the value in dollars of certain bank account by the end of each year from. Okay, so there is a gap like 1957 through 1972. Okay, where X is the number of years after one. Okay, 1957. Okay, which of the following is the best interpretation of f of 5 is approximately equals to 2, 4, 3. All right, in this context. So, when x is equals to 5, then f of x, which is f of 5, equals to 206 multiplied with 1.3034 power 5. So 1.03 power 5 is gonna be something like, let's do that, 1.05, 1.034 power 5 is 1.18 something. That's multiplied with 206 is 143 something. Sorry, 243 something like this. So this is what this given function is saying right now. And remember, 5 represents the time interval here. Okay, the question is which of the following represents f of 5 is approximately equals to. Okay, so we get to realize that 5 represents number of years. After this number of years, this is the amount of dollars that we can able to see in the bank account. So in this given options, the value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $5 greater than 1962 than in 1957. So 5 years after, that means 1957 to 1962. There's where you can able to see 5 years of gap. After 5 years of gap, you can able to see 206 to $243. That's approximately that's approximately 30 $37 of increment has happened. Therefore, okay. The value of the bank account estimated to be no. The first option is not the correct answer. The B. The value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $43 in 1962. Yes, this is correct. So we can able to see that mean after 5 years we are witnessing 243 dollars. Therefore, option B is considerable. Option C, the value in dollars of the bank account is estimated to be 5 times greater than. No, it's not. 243 is not 5 times greater than 206. No. The value of the bank account is estimated to be increased by every 5 years between. All right. We can't able to take the D because the value of the bank account is not going to be approximately increased $243 every year. It increased just amount of $37, and that one, the D is not resonating the correct one. So it's just a matter of what is the purpose this given function is created. The given function is created to estimate the number of dollars that has been increased over the years. So f of phi clearly represents the amount of increment in dollars happened after 5 years. That's nothing but the option B. So after 5 years means 1962. At 1962, we can able to see $243 in the bank account. All right. So it sounds okay too much when explaining, but whenever you're doing the math in SAT, should not take more than 1.5 minutes. Because it's a word problem, you just need to realize why this function is created and how this function is working. and what this question is asking for me. If you're clear with these three things, you can able to remove the junk and choose the right one. All right, the question number 17. For a certain rectangular region, the ratio of its length to its width is given by, okay, the length is 35 and the width is 10. That's the ratio. That means let's take width to length ratio. That means 10 is to 35. If there is 10 increment in width, there is 35 increment in length. That means we need to find the root of it. So if there is 1 here, what happens to this? So just choose to divide it by 10 and also with this one. So that you're going to get 1 here and whatever the value you get, 3.5. That means for each 1 unit in width, there is 3.5 units in length that exist. That means that's the ratio this represents. You got the root ratio, and they say if the width of the rectangular region is increased by 7, that means plus 7. So just add 10 plus 7 is to 3.35 plus what is what we need to figure out here. To avoid the confusion, whenever there is a question like how much of increment or decrement it's needed to be done, just make sure to find the root. Here, there is 1 is to 3.5. So each one width is related to 3.5 units of length. That means 10 is to 35. Therefore, 17 is to what? It's quite simple. You just need to just take this one, divide it by, all right. So 1 to 3.5, 10 to 3.5. 10 multiplied with 3.5 is what? 35. And that's what you got here. Again, 17 times 3.5 because length is 3.5 greater than the width. That's why I'm just multiplying whatever the width value have. I'm just multiplying with the ratio factor that we figured out. That's gonna give me something like 52 point. Let me just calculate. 52.31.7 times 3, 17 times 3.5. So sorry, 59.5. 59.5 subtract with 35 because we want to find out the increment, which is 24.5. Okay, you can able to see that in the options. We don't need to figure out all these things. This is for your understanding what's happening in this question. But whenever you see something like this, whenever you find out that the root relation that's here is given in such a way that 1 is to 3.5 means the increment must be happened more, like not 7, but it's something more like more than 7. Therefore, you can able to say that. Okay. So if it's 17, then the 3 times more than 17 is something like greater than 35. Okay. So how much the length changed to maintain this ratio? It changes to 59.5, which means it got increased by 24.5 units. So that's the option B. So that's what it says, like one is to another thing. How much one thing is related to other thing. Width is 1 means the length is 3.5 of the width. Let's get move on to this 18th question. All right. The square P has a side length of x and square Q has a perimeter that is it has a perimeter that is 176 inches greater than the perimeter, okay, which is greater than perimeter of P gonna be 4 times x because it's a square. 4x is what perimeter of P is. It's greater than 4x and The perimeter of the P. Okay. The function f gives the area of the square Q in square inches. Which of the following defines f? All right, we got it simple. Perimeter is 4x and square is x squared when it comes to a square. Therefore, we just need to figure out one simple thing. We got the perimeter of the square Q. The Q has a perimeter which is equals to 176 plus 4x. And if you could able to figure out one side of it, that is if x square represents the area, that's fine. We'll take it to this function. Then 4x represents the perimeter. The mirror is the area, and you got 4x equals to 176 plus 4x. And yeah, let's keep this thing into our mind. That represents, okay, if this is the entire perimeter, then what is the value of 1? Let's divide it by 4. 176 plus 4x divided by 4. That's going to be um 44 plus dividing individually, that is x. Okay, so this is the individual side, that is x. And the function to find the area, it's simple. The finding the area is always x squared. That's why f of x equals to, if x represents 44 plus x, then x square represents x plus 44 whole square. We see the option A, which is what we are looking forward to see here. It's just a matter of you figuring out that one side using the perimeter, and you're good to go to find the answer. All right, if you're still watching the video, congratulations, because you got the tolerance and patience this time to crack SAT math better. So, would like to continue watch further? You can check out the link which is in my description. And thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that you can help your fellow learner to find the video at perfect time.